Yeah, so this is my local shop, and I'm going one of my local shop, and I'm just gonna get some plantain because my friend Rachel asked me how to cook plantain, so I said I'll get some and I'll do it for her. But you only fry it, so I'll let you see how I do it. And when you're looking for them to fry, you look for the really ripe one, like these ones, and I'll show you how I do them. Right. You got, oh, he got some for me already. Yeah. And this is the guy for the shop. Hi. So we got about, how many we got there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got 6. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, yes. And they got other provision here. They got sweet potato. They got yams. They got those bread, you know, what we do in the Caribbean, them bread, hard dough bread. And we got avocado, and they got peppers, they got dashi in there, and they got pumpkin, and what else we got? We got loads of things over there, like peas, lots of different peas in the bag, and lots of things, lots you can get from this shop. So this is one of our local shops. We sell Caribbean and other food. You know, I've been looking for breadfruit for ages, and I said I wanted to roast one. So I find one in my local shop. So I'm going to put it in the oven tonight, and I'm going to do it with saltfish. And you know my video where I show you how to do saltfish fritters, how I tore out the saltfish first, boil it out. I will show you how I do my breadfruit and saltfish. I'm so happy. I'm over the moon. Thank you, guys. See you later. I'm so happy. Thank you. So this is the shop I come to get my stuff from to cook. And he's going to tell you his name of his shop.
We are Fruity Tutti.
Fruity Tutti!
And we're in Aylesbury.
Oh, lovely. In the town centre. Right by the, what's they called? The British...
Victoria Club.
The Victoria Club, yeah. So if you pop in and see them. Yeah. Okay, thanks.
Impress you.
Yeah, man. So I've got my breadfruit. It's not so long I've been waiting to get some breadfruit. And I show you earlier on the shop I went to get it from. And I got some plantain because my friend need to know how to fry plantain. So I'm going to fry plantain and show her as well. So when you see them this ripe, don't think something wrong with them. This is how they're supposed to be. Because the riper is the better to fry the plantain with. And I will show you what the breadfruit look like. This is what we call a breadfruit in the Caribbean. This is what we call a breadfruit. But normally in the Caribbean, when they come greener, you see like this side, when they come greener like this, we normally use them for cooking when they're more green, when they're more younger. And they have to come a certain kind of yellowy, like a little bit yellowy, and you know they're for roasting. So we have cooking ones and we have roasting one. So anyway, I got a breadfruit from the shop, so I managed to get breadfruit and I'm happy. So I'm going to put this in the oven for about an hour and something, maybe an hour and 10 minutes or 20 minutes, and let it cook. If it wasn't raining outside, I will take it outside on my barbecue and I will cook it on the fire outside on my barbecue on the coal and everything, and I will cook it for an hour. And then you will see how I open it and everything, the inside of it. Anyway, I'm going to do it in the oven for an hour and 20 minutes today. So stay tuned. This is breadfruit. The next thing I'm going to do, remember, I done saltfish fritters the other day, so I want to show you how to also stew up the saltfish, and I'm going to serve it with this breadfruit. So stay tuned and watch, okay? So, oh, and you can also fry this. And I believe is Captain Blight will introduce this to St. Vincent because I'm from St. Vincent. So I believe it's Captain Blight who introduced this first to our country. And as I said, we call it breadfruit. You will get it in most of England now. Local shop and stuff get it now. And it's vegetarian. Vegetarian can have it. Okay? So stay tuned and watch. Let me get my stuff. So I'm gonna have to boil my saltfish first. So I'll be back with you. I'm gonna have to boil my saltfish first. I'll show you everything. And this is the saltfish. I did show you when I was making my saltfish fritters how long you could boil saltfish and stuff. But today, because I'm serving it with breadfruit, I want to contain more salt in it. So I've got a pot of water here and I'm just about to boil it for 15 minutes because I want more salt to stay in it. So I'm boiling it straight from the package, yeah? So this is what I'm going to do now. I'm going to boil this straight from the pack for 15 minutes, my saltfish. Now, I'm going to put while my saltfish is boiling, I'm going to put my breadfruit right in the oven for 1 hour and 20 minutes. So I'm going to put it on the 180 on electric, and then I'm going to give it, or maybe even 200, I think. Yeah, 200 I'm going to put it on, and I'm going to give it an hour and a half for cook, because it have to cook proper. I put the breadfruit right in the oven, in the middle of the oven, for an hour and about 20 minutes, I would say it will cook. I'm just about to show you the ingredients I would be needing. I got 1 chopped tomato, 3 cloves of garlic, chili pepper, the finger chili, that's like 3 there chopped up, half an onion, and I've got this leaf. It's called big thyme, and they grow, most of my Caribbean friends have them growing in the window. It's like a plant, and you just put it in the window, and if you're seasoning up or doing anything like marinating your chicken, you just take one off or how many you want and just cut it up and put it to marinate your meat or whatever. So I'm gonna put a little bit in my saltfish stew, when I stew up my saltfish. I've got no gravy here, no, there's a chicken stock there. I've got basil, I've got some chili, a little bit of chili I will put in it. I got some mixed herbs here, mixed herb. I got some black pepper, and I have a tin tomato which I will use half of it. And I've got cooking oil, vegetable oil, and I will use this to fry the saltfish up in first before I stew it up. So I will use about maybe 3 tablespoons of oil. That's all I need. That's it. That's all my ingredients for do my strop saltfish with for now. I forget to say about the thyme. This thyme, they call it Spanish thyme or big thyme in the Caribbean, and as I said, they use it for when you're doing marinating things and cooking with your meat. So that's it. And one of my friend Debbie done it for me, so I got it in my window growing. So my saltfish is finished boiling. I give it about 20 minutes in the end because I tried some and it was a bit too salty still. So I'm just about to drain it off. My saltfish is finished boiling, and I piece it up, shred it up into small pieces. Now I'm just about to put 4 tablespoons of vegetable oil in to do my saltfish stew up. 3, 4. So that's 4 now. So what I'm going to do is put the saltfish in. I think it's hot enough because, yes. So I'm going to put the saltfish in now. And fry them up. So remember, I give the saltfish 20 minutes to boil, but it was still salty. If you want, you can boil it a bit longer. You could even boil it for 30 minutes if you don't want it too salty. But because I'm having it with breadfruit, I thought it would be nice saltier. So it's entirely up to you. So you just give it a few minutes, fry it 5 minutes, and then a few minutes. And then you put in your onion and your peppers and your garlic. and the big thyme. You don't have to put the big thyme in if you don't have it. You can leave it without. Entirely up to you. So I'm gonna chew all these up now. Mash them up in there. Can you see what I'm doing? Let me bring my camera down some more. That's it. So I fry them all up in here with everything. Now I'm just gonna put a dash of basil, a dash of basil, a dash of mixed herb, dash of mixed herbs in there as well. Some black pepper, a little bit of black pepper, not too much. Some chillies, crushed chillies, just a little bit of crushed chillies as well. I put in my stock pot in a bit and the tomato. So I let these fry up a bit more first before I put anything else in. So I'll fry these down first. Give them about five minutes to fry down, and then add your Knorr and your tomato. So you see how that looking now? So that's it. So I'm just about to add my Knorr. After 5 minutes I add my Knorr. Sometimes I find it so difficult to take the Knorr off. If you're using a knife, be careful. So hard to get off sometimes. So I put the Knorr in there, the stock, mix it in with everything, and then I'm just about to put in the tin tomato. See how lovely that looks? And then I'll put my tin tomato in now. Half of tin of chopped tomato. I'll place that in there. So here I go. Well, no, the whole tomato, sorry, not chopped. And then you just mash them up in here to make your gravy with. And then just let it simmer down. Just let it simmer down. And then I might just put like 2 teaspoonfuls of water in there. Just about less than quarter of a glassful. 1, 2 teaspoonfuls of water. That's enough water in there because you don't want to water it down too much. And just let it cook. Just let it simmer down. And that's your gravy done. That's done. So guys, my gravy, I tried it out and it's a little bit too salty because obviously I put it's saltfish. So I'm just gonna put a little ketchup in there. Say about a teaspoonful of ketchup just to thing the taste, just to get rid of some of the salt, a little ketchup. That's it. And let it, put it on gas mark 2. Cook, electric cooker 2. And let it simmer down. Because I had a bit too much thing in it, too much, the saltfish I think was a little bit too salt, so I put some ketchup in it. So that's it guys, my dish is almost ready. It simmered down a little bit more, like another 2 minutes, and then I put it on the side. How the breadfruit look inside. This is what you call a breadfruit, and you cut out the inside of it and peel the skin off and serve it. And I also fry some as well, so I might fry some as well. So I will cut the breadfruit again. So I'll cut it in half again, and another half. So it's all done. So I'm gonna wait for it to cool down a bit, and then I'm gonna peel the skin, this bit, the back of it. Sorry, 1 minute. So I'll wait till it cool down, and I will peel it and take off this outside bit. But if you was to cook it outside on the barbecue, it will get all black. And you cook it for about an hour. But don't worry about that, because the inside will still be like this, even though it gets really black. Even though it gets really black, the inside will still look yellow like this. So it's not like if it's not good or anything like that, it's fine. So I have to now cut out the inside. Cut out the inside, this bit. You go under and you cut it out of the breadfruit. Cut it out like that. And you take this top bit off like that. That bit. This bit of the breadfruit, you throw it away. Eating breadfruit, and this is one of our main dish in the Caribbean. You see how I strop my chicken when I'm doing chicken and rice and peas, when I stew the chicken up. We eat that with this as well, the chicken with rice and peas and chicken, Caribbean rice and peas and chicken. We eat it with this, or we do it like how I did the saltfish earlier on. So this is it basically. This is it. And I have my fried plantain I done earlier on. I'll have some of that with it as well. So I have my breadfruit and my saltfish and some plantain with it. And you will see my video on how to cook plantain. And the saltfish I done, the saltfish is like, because I leave most of the salt in mine, but you could actually boil your saltfish twice. So boil it once, throw off the water, boil it for 10 minutes first, throw off the water, and then boil it again for another 5 or 6 minutes and throw off the water. Because mine is quite salt, because I'm eating it with the breadfruit, I wanted it to be quite salty. But if you have high blood pressure and stuff, they say you mustn't take too much salt. So be careful. And some people who new to eating saltfish, how to do saltfish, it might be too salty for them, but I'm used to it. So I would say give it 2 boil. Boil it first for 10 minutes, throw off the water, as I say, and boil it again for another 5 or 6 minutes and throw off the water. And then do it like how I do it with the sauce, and add your sauce and your onion and all these things, and fry it up and do it like how I did it, okay? So I'm just gonna go and fry some of my breadfruit. So stay tuned. So this is how I peel off my breadfruit skin. This is the breadfruit, and you peel around here. But wait for it to cool down a bit more, and you peel off all this. All this gonna come off there. So all the back of the breadfruit, all the skin must come off. So none of this must not be left on your breadfruit, yes? So you cut off the skin of the breadfruit, peel it. This is how you peel off the back of it. So the breadfruit will look like this. So that's the breadfruit there. So you peel off all of this bit from the back. Make sure none of the skin left. And just keep doing that. Just keep peeling it off. Peel it off. Keep doing that. Peeling, peeling, peeling. So I'm just going to fry some of my breadfruit. So I'll put some oil in a pan. I'm going to leave it to heat up. Remember, this is my thing I cook earlier on, the saltfish. This is the saltfish I did earlier on. So I'm just going to warm that over, because I did leave it standing for a while the breadfruit has been cooking for an hour and 20 minutes. So when you finish doing the breadfruit, you just slice it like this, like pieces like this, and then you put it in the frying pan to fry on either side. Give it about 3 to 4 minutes on each side. So this is if you want to fry it, it does taste really good fry as well. Don't fry it straight from the green when it's in cook. You have to oven bake it first before you fry it. So this is how I cut up my breadfruit on the plate. This is my breadfruit here. And then I will throw my saltfish over it. I will show you. I will prepare it in a minute. So I'm just frying this. I'll give it, as I said, 4 to 5 minutes on each side on the breadfruit. So come back with you in a bit. I forget to say the saltfish for cooking take about 15 to 20 minutes to cook the saltfish throughout. So I'm just about to throw the saltfish, some of the saltfish on my breadfruit now. So I'll put it on the breadfruit. So this is how you serve it. And I'm frying some, as I said. So this is how you serve it. 1 minute. You serve your saltfish and breadfruit. So you put the saltfish on the top there with the breadfruit. And I'm frying some as well in here. So when that go brown on every side, like 5 minutes on each side, I will take it out and put it on there as well. So this is it. My saltfish is finished. My saltfish and breadfruit. I have one fried breadfruit on here already. So wait for it to go like that color on each side. I would say 5 minutes each or 6. So you wait for it to go this color. The breadfruit tastes totally different when you fry it as well. Sorry about my nails, I ain't had my nails done. Yeah, the breadfruit tastes different on each side. But that's saltfish and breadfruit. And I can't explain how breadfruit tastes. It have a different taste. I can't explain because it just, I don't know how it tastes to tell you. It tastes okay, but it don't really have no taste. You know? But with the saltfish, it tastes really good. I don't know how to explain how breadfruit tastes, but I like it. Thank you for watching my channel, guys. Don't forget, leave thumbs up, subscribe, or leave comment in the box below. God bless and see you soon. I hope you enjoy my breadfruit and my saltfish stew. Thank you. Bye.